What's up? I know it's been a while. I haven't made a video in a few years now. But today I'm going to be doing a video upon request. My hockey gear, basically what's in the bag. I'll start with, I have the Ccm Premier. I wear an intermediate XL because I'm pretty skinny. I had Vaughn before. I wasn't a huge fan of Vaughn, but those ones seem to be working for me. Moving up, I have Ccm Eflex 1.9 intermediate X large chesty. I've tried out a few different chesties in my past. I had iTech when I first started out, and then I moved up to Vaughn. Again, the Vaughn chesty worked out for me very well. In my opinion, it didn't have as much protection as the Ccm. When I was looking to get a new chest protector, I actually tried the Bauer 1X. I got the same size. I got an intermediate X large Bauer, but it was actually too small in the arms, which is weird. But Ccm is made a little bit bigger, so the Ccm seems to be working for me. I have Graph skates. I started off with Reebok skates, and I like the Reebok. What I found with Reebok though is the blade rusted very quickly, even though I was cleaning the blade after every practice, every game. Anytime on the ice I was cleaning the blade, and it rusted all through here pretty quickly. With Graph, I find that it's not. I've had these skates for about 5 years now, and they do not rust. As you can tell, there's a little bit of rust on them now, but for 5-year-old skates, like, I think that's pretty standard. Moving on, I have the Reebok Premier 2, 1, something like that. Reebok blocker and glove. I got these in my major bantam year. They are intermediate size because I have I like wearing a smaller glove. It's easier for me. It's kind of time for a new pair of gloves, but they work for me for right now. Mostly just wear them for ball hockey. Moving on, I got the Warrior G3 knee guards. These are actually the junior size because I don't like having a huge bulky knee when playing. They just make mobility a little bit easier and protect my knee at the same time. Moving on, I have 2 different neck guards. I have the Vaughn neck guard. This is actually my older one. This is the one I use most often because I'm not a huge fan of having a huge thing on my neck. And then I got a Bauer one, the Bauer Supreme. This one's bigger. I'm not a huge fan of this one just because this part's a little bit big and it chokes me. Moving on to my current helmet is the Bauer Profile 940. This is actually a limited edition helmet. When I went, ooh, there's a lot of freaking marks on it. When I went and bought this helmet, I had seen it online, and I went into the store and I asked the guy, I'm like, do you have a red Bauer helmet? Because my home team was red, so I wanted to get the red color without having to pay for it to be painted. And he told me it was a limited edition and they may not have it. Luckily, he called around to a couple different stores, and one store still had it, so I was able to get this. I'd like to get cat eyes, a cat eye cage. Just makes vision a little bit easier. But all in all, I really like this helmet. I had a sports mask before I got this. I had a white sports mask and I wore it maybe 4 times and then decided it just wasn't for me. It didn't feel proper. If we're talking about roller hockey now, I have the Missions. These are honestly amazing skates, roller skates. Very comfortable. They did not take me much to break in. Unfortunately, I don't actually play roller hockey anymore. I would like to get back into it now that I have pads that can slide. Alright, moving on. So I have a new pair of gloves here that I wore twice. This is the Ccm Eflex 3.5. All in all, very comfortable glove. It's a senior, which is a little bit big on my hand. Works very well. And then I got the Premier 2.5 glove, which is also a senior and not at all broken in, but is also a little bit big. So these will probably be going up for sale. I bought them for about $400, so I bought them as a set, even though they aren't a set, which isn't a huge deal. They're both CCMs. Moving on to my ice pads. So I have the Ccm Premier R1.9, and all in all, good pad. They're a very light pad. They're honestly, I'm a fan of CCM. I really like CCM. Before I had Reebok, so obviously transferring to CCM wasn't a huge deal because, well, Reebok is CCM. I'm a size 33 plus 1. I actually bought these pads used off a guy. Well, used. They were brand new. I bought them for $200. I have the CCM 2.5 speed skin ball hockey or ice pads. They are size 33. I really like them. I like the strapping system on these ones a lot better than my R1.9. I like the leg channel. I like this little strap. They are just very comfortable. Very, very comfortable pads, very light, very easy to move in. And they work very well for me. I play ball hockey and ice hockey, and these are my ball hockey pads. I have, and what a lot of people ask me is if I have roller fly. I do not have roller fly. These are plastic plates that enable me to slide on ball hockey surfaces, but they are made by Kinniski, which is a Canadian hockey brand. They've been around for a very, very long time. And they're installed by screws. They're installed right into the pad by screws, right into it. They can come out if I wanted to, but I'd be left with some holes in my pads. And honestly, I only use these for ball hockey, so there's no point in taking it off. If you're looking to get these plates, I'll put a link in the description to Kinniski. Kinniski makes their own actual ball hockey pad that has these installed already, or you can purchase these separately and install them onto your own pads. Overall review, 10 times better than Rollerfly. Rollerfly moves around. You have this big strap that goes around. these are installed right onto your pads. They don't move. Every now and then you may have to tighten the bolts, but they don't move. They're installed right onto your pads, and they work very well. Very similar to sliding on ice. Honestly, I'd give these a rating of 10 out of 10. I've been using them for about 2 years now, and I have no complaints, no flaws that I've seen from using this particular brand. Great product, great investment. Can be a bit pricey, but if you're a ball hockey goalie and you play ice, or if you were an ice hockey goalie and are transitioning to ice, this will honestly make your transition great, and it really ups your game, especially if you're an ice hockey goalie. You're used to that sliding, and if you are a born ball hockey goalie and you don't play ice, this will honestly improve your game as well. Yeah. Well, that's it for what's in my bag. I'm not showing you my stick. I actually don't have my stick right now. I had 3 sticks. I had a Warrior stick, a Bauer stick, and another Warrior. Unfortunately, my yellow Warrior, which you may have seen in some of the videos, snapped in half, and my Bauer stick also snapped at the blade. So, and my white Warrior at this moment is actually being used by my little brother Jake, because he snapped his stick and didn't have the time to replace it. So he's using my white Warrior. And I'm obviously not playing right now, so it doesn't matter. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. Follow me on my social media on Nothing But Goalies, or my personal account, deacon.alex29. I'll put the links in the description. And see ya.